I made a video when this story first came out, and I was hit with a community guidelines violation because let's just say I wasn't meeting the standards of the community because of my rage. So I'm going to try again and be a little more calm and say this is for educational purposes only. Baby of brain dead pregnant woman kept alive under abortion law has been delivered. Delivered, NBC? That is a wild choice of words to use. What you should have said is baby was dissected from a dead woman's body. Yeah, that's right. And I know pro-lifers are rejoicing at this miracle. But let this be a reminder to all women in conservative states, you are nothing but an incubator. And unfortunately, this is a sad reminder to something that Black women all over the country already know, that not only historically, but in present day, their bodies are used as testing grounds for cruel political agendas. And Adriana Smith's case was no different. For those of you that don't know, Adriana was declared brain dead at 8 weeks pregnant. And because of Georgia's barbaric Life Act, against her family's wishes, she was kept on life support to save the baby. And since this law is so vague and there was no precedent, the hospital had no choice but to keep her on life support. And I know what a pro-lifer is going to come on here and say. The Attorney General said that nowhere in that law does it state anything about brain dead. They could have taken her off. That's what we in the biz like to call gaslighting. Georgia's courts are overwhelmingly conservative. And like I said before, there was no precedent for this case. And the Attorney General's opinion on his interpretation of the law has no bearing on what a judge or a conservative court would say. They could disagree with him. That's what happens when laws are so vague. And the hospital could very well have been held liable. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but being kept on life support doesn't stop your body from decaying. Without brain activity, cells die, organs start to shut down, tissues swell, okay? The body starts rotting from the inside out. And all of that to save an 8-week-old fetus and strip dignity from a Black woman. And there still hasn't been a push to amend this law to make it less vague, to put in instances like this. So yes, this was a testing ground to see what they can get away with. If you agree with what happened in that case, you are ignoring the brutal reality that women in America are facing, that their lives and their deaths are nothing but being used as political pawns. And that is disgusting. May Adriana's body get to finally rest in peace, which she deserved from the very beginning.